Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 7 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online. I'm rated right now 1764. I lost the last game. It was a drawing game. It was a draw, but I just lost on time, even though it was a completely draw. But anyway, let's play another 10-minute game and see how it goes. Okay, in 1828. Oh, look at that. Very beautiful graphics and stuff. Okay, d4. I'm gonna play the Slav. Hopefully it will transpose to the same as the Khan if he played e4, because that's the position that I like to get. Okay, he doesn't want to. Takes. Okay. I think I just want to develop the knight. Develop the knight, put the bishop on f5. Here is just nothing, but I want to push e6, but we have to get the bishop out first. Then push e6. He's trying to prepare g4. Am I supposed to go h5? Takes. I don't know if I'm supposed to go h5. Maybe. And even if he tried to attack me with the knight, I can go back. So I think h5 is a good, it's a reasonable move. Yeah, he wants to go there. Let's continue the pawn chain. I know he wants to attack me with the knight to h4. I can just slide back. He wants to trade the bishops. Okay. Does this win a pawn? Takes. I can protect everything. So d takes c4. If he takes with the bishop, I think let's just take the bishop, trade the bishops. Alright. And maybe we go knight to d7. This move won't do much harm. I think knight to d7, it does make sense. It's a, developing move. Here he just wants to push. If we take, there's queen takes. And I can attack the queen. The queen has to move somewhere else. And I could make square for the bishop to get out. But if I take here, knight takes, queen takes, I can go knight to f6. So pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes, knight to f6. The queen moves somewhere else. And I don't really like this position. But if d takes c4, queen takes c4, knight to b6, the queen maybe goes back. I think it's the same thing. And if he tried to push attacking my knight, I can maybe slide back. But there's bishop to g5 first. So this is why this move is not really good. He's even trying to push here. And when he push, I think this is the major threat. Bishop to g5. Threatening to go here. I cannot move the knight because I'll lose my queen. So this is a very beautiful move of my opponent. e4. But I have to go takes, knight takes. If I went here, he has to respond. And if knight takes, queen takes, knight to f6, bishop to g5. No, it's not bishop to g5. I think I'm going to take. Knight takes. Okay, another knight takes, queen takes, and knight to f6. Attacking. I know that next he wants to go bishop to g5, pinning the knight to the queen, but I can just go bishop to e7. I'm not afraid of this push, takes, and queen takes. So maybe if he got maybe a rook there, that might be a little bit, worrying. This check won't tell me that much, bishop b4 check, because he can just go bishop to d2, bishop takes, knight takes. He doesn't want to ruin his chances of castling either kingside or queenside. I don't know. But this move allows me to take and undevelop his knight a little bit. Okay, now if I went here, he can just go back there with the bishop. And if I give this check, bishop to b4 check here, bishop here takes, and queen takes, defending this pawn. But I can go here, attacking the queen, and maybe start to develop my pieces. I think it's more reasonable. I think it's a reasonable move. Bishop to b4 check. Bishop to d2, bishop takes. The queen has to take to keep protection of this pawn. Then I can go knight to e4, attacking the queen. The queen has to stay on the same line. No, what am I talking about? Even if this, and the knight cannot take because he loses to this pawn. So here he has to take with the queen. Knight to e4. Knight to e4. I don't want to push f5. Seems really risky, really crazy as well. What about queen to b6? Queen to b6, bishop takes, queen here. I can just take this pawn, and if knight takes, I can take this pawn. So maybe queen to a5 or queen to b6. Queen to b6, he can attack me like this. I can go takes, and that's it. But if I went queen to a5, bishop takes, check. He blocks with the queen, he loses this pawn. He blocks with the knight, he loses this one. I think that queen to a5 does make sense. He doesn't have really much of an attack on me. The bishop is pinned. If he castled this way, I can just go takes. No, if I went queen to a5, he can castle this way, but I can go bishop takes, and then queen takes. Oh, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And bishop takes, there's just queen takes. I can attack the queen, but there's no forward movement of it. I think I just want to go queen to a5. Yo! Takes. He takes with the knight. Now I can castle this way. I'm safe, and I'm also attacking the pawn on d4. If he pushed, that would be much better for me. And castling this way, he attacked me like this. I can go queen to c7. I think it's a reasonable move, attacking the pawn right away. I'm guessing he wants to go b4 and start expanding on this side. No, he just decided to lose the damn pawn. That is so weird. Oh, it's a trap, it's a trap. Rook takes d4, there is knight to b3, fork. Yeah, that's a good move from my opponent. But wait a second, rook takes on d4, knight to b3 fork, I can go... No, I cannot go there. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? He can do this move right away, so maybe I can go here. The knight moves. I think here it's a good move. Queen to b6. If the knight ever move... No, the knight cannot move here. So he is defending both pieces. Very nice. I want to go h4, stopping him from pushing anything, while also stopping the knight from... I mean, knight here, it's not really much of a problem. But I think I want to go here to... I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe do something. I don't know what to do here. So he wants to put the knight there, threatening this fork. My knight is doing a good job controlling some squares. This move is really not beautiful. So maybe I'm gonna go queen to a5. He attacks me. I can go queen to f5. Queen to f5. He can push here. I can go there. He can start to defend himself. I guess. Okay, look. This move is really nasty. I want to stop it. Okay. He's just attacking on this side. Let me go queen to f5. This won't help him. It's just an attack on the queen. Oh, he still has... Oh, I did not even think about knight to e5, man. Okay, that's okay. But that just loses this pawn, right? So if I take this pawn, center pawn, and if you went here, I can attack you, and the knight has to go back, and when I attack your queen, you lose this knight, right? If he takes, that's a bad move. Yeah, what about rook to f8? The knight has to go back, right? And then I have queen to rook to rook to e4, sorry. Rook to e4, attacking the knight and the queen. He doesn't have a check. What's up, boy? He just blundered. He miscalculated, but he's just playing so freaking fast. Oscar 1800. He is good. I'm not saying he's not good. He just missed that. He did not calculate it correctly. We all do that, you know. Some of us blunder, some of us don't calculate correctly, some of us just tilting like me. Now, even if the queen went here, trying to defend, I can just stay. He attacks me, I can just move away. So it's not really much of an, weird attacking move that he can do. Queen to b2. Now all I need to do is just play super fast, and that's the thing. He doesn't have a way to protect everything. Maybe he thinks he have a way by playing a g4, takes, and he cannot even go knight takes because guys can just take, and that actually opens up an attack on him. So that's just a terrible blunder. Huh? Knight takes on c6. If I take the queen, he goes knight to e7 check. I go back, he takes my queen and I take. Or if I take just a knight, the queen is still hanging. Well, okay. So he's trying just to keep protection of this pawn. He won't slide in, but let me just attack the queen one more time. Because why not? Okay, he goes there. I can just take this free pawn, and if he decides to take, I'll be just up a lot of pawns. 3 pawns, actually. So fucking weird that you're losing and you exchange into a losing position. That's just nasty stuff. You want to take? I don't want to take with the pawn, ruin the pawn structure. That is so not good. I can go here now, protecting the 7th rank. I can go here. Let me trade everything. He can go there, but I can go here. He's just attacking this pawn. I can go here, attacking the rook. That's really not a good move. Why is he trading into a losing position? He's just playing on my time. He's just playing to trade, playing super fast just to win on time. Really not professional stuff. I can go here. If he takes, I can just take. I guess this is a good move. We want to separate these two lovers. Now go attack the pawn. Go to defend your pawn. He can defend it like this, but I can attack him. Okay. That's not a good move whatsoever because I can move my king and have an active endgame. I can go even here. You cannot give me the check. The king cannot. Maybe the king can move here. Yeah, the king can move here. Let me go for this, attacking the rook. You want to trade? I'll be very happy. He doesn't want to trade because he knows that it's freaking losing. I can go here, stopping the pawn or the king from entering the square. I want to go g5. He doesn't have a way to slide, and the rook cannot really participate in the game. He's just playing super fast. He's so annoying. I can go here with the knight, threatening to go rook to b2, and that's something that you cannot really defend. I can go here. Now, even if you went rook there, I have knight to c4, and I'm attacking you. And you can give me this check, but I can just... So this would be a check. So if I take, king takes. I just want to take here. If you take, I can just take. I have a passed pawn. I can take with the king. It's even better. Not to separate the pawns. I want to go here, then put the knight there. He cannot give me this check. But the most important thing is just keep pushing, stopping from getting this check. The pawn is protected by the knight. I just have to play fast. I wish that there's a way to. Oh shit! If takes, king takes, give me a check. I can go here. So here I'm blocking the check. I want to push. Attacking the rook. Making another pass pawn. Why not? I only have 40 seconds, man. I'm gonna shut the frick. Oh. That's not a beautiful move, man. Not a beautiful move to do. This won't help you. Try to stop both pawns, boy. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I just wanna play accurate, hopefully. Uh-huh. You cannot take the pawn. Well, you're gonna lose the game, bro. You cannot stop me. You can give me this check, but you know why I care. Here. You cannot just stop me. You cannot stop me, bro. I have two. Oh shit. You almost got me that little attacking the rook. You can't stop me from making a queen. 30 seconds. He's supposed to resign, but there is no morals in this game. The last game that I lost, it was a draw, but he just, ooh, I want to play, and he won on time. This guy wants to do the same thing. It's a losing position, but he wants to win on time. Chess is hard. Come on, move the damn rook. There's nothing to do. Oh, I can give him this check. Make a queen, he has to take me, and that will be just, oh my goodness. Try to stop this, boy. Making a queen here is actually better. If he takes, that will be just a, I can make another queen and I can just win the game on the spot. He spotted that. Press the damn thing. Give me another check and I can go here. You cannot give me this check because I can just take, and it's not really a draw because I can go. You can go here. This would be a check. Plus 12. An 1800 elo game plus 12. That's crazy. You can take here, but I think I can have a check. Move! Stop playing with my freaking nerves! Can he go here and make a queen, and he takes and I take? Uh-huh. Give him the check. Move out of the way. You nasty! Go here, boy. Go here. He wants to get a draw. You're not gonna get a draw. Resign, boy. That was a really beautiful move of him. Huh. Trying to get the stalemate. Beautiful move. Yeah, I'm not gonna play again. Decline. I'm trying to stick only to one game per day. And even though I'm still losing points, I was like 18-3. But this is a good thing. I'm back to 1773. Really beautiful. Here, I guess he was trying to trap me with this move. Maybe if I take with the queen, I don't know why I thought it's a stalemate, but the king can go here. But take it with the rook is better, because if he moved the only two squares, sorry, here, 1, 2, 3, and it would be just a mate soon, very, very, very soon. But my opponent is good, really good. Oscar Garcia. Wow. I really wish that I can run the game review on this game, but the problem is that I cannot. Why? Well, the computer will explode and it will start lagging and stuff. So let's just go back. Okay. Let's see right from the beginning. Here we have d4, c6. All of this is opening theory, I guess. Here, I don't think it's really an accurate move because after a couple of moves, this just became a target of the queen and the knight. Maybe it was there. Okay, but I just wanted to stop him from pushing this. And if he takes, now when I take, he cannot really take because he loses the rook. So I thought that this is a very important move. And also, if the knight ever tried to attack me, the bishop can go back. That's what I was thinking. Here, I just decided to complete the pawn chain, try to get the bishop out. It's just a solid thing in the Slav defense. Here, I just decided to take, and put the knight on d7. I was afraid of a move like c5 closing the position, the entire position. But he decided to push e4. I don't think this is an accurate move because it allows to trade everything and attack your queen. And I decided to give this check. Now my idea behind this check is just to try and trade and force the knight maybe to take, and so that this will leave weaknesses. Also with maybe this move going to b6, adding more pressure on both pawns. But what I wanted to go now, it's queen to a5. Takes, and just to create some weaknesses, he decides to attack me, take. He takes with the knight, and with this move, I can make a developing move, like I'm developing my rook, I'm getting my king to safety, while also attacking. So this is a very beautiful move. I don't think that the computer hates it. Also attack this pawn on d4. He decided just to go there. Now, this is a beautiful move as well. He's just ignoring this pawn. Some of you will go, oh, it's a free pawn, just take it. But no, he have knight to b3, this is a fork. And even if I went like rook takes, knight to b3, and rook to e4, he can just go queen takes e4, knight takes e4, he can take my queen. So he just won a rook out of this move. So it's not really a good move to make. I decided to go back, add pressure on this pawn, also at this pawn, but he defends. I decided to go back. I didn't like the fact that he can go here, but actually he can go there. To be honest, before pushing b4, I guess the most accurate move is to go there, and that will force me to play very, very passively by playing maybe rook hf8, trying to defend this stupid pawn, or maybe just slide back with the queen, trying to defend this pawn. I think sliding back with the queen is more accurate than moving the rooks. But he lost the pawn. And here, what he miscalculated, that, rook takes d4, I have this, and when I attack him, the knight can go back. This is what he calculated. But he did not calculate that rook e4. Rook e4, the knight and the queen are attacked. So he did not really spot that. And this is the only square. He cannot do anything. This is the only square that it's defended temporarily by the queen. When he moved there, rook to e4 is just a winning move. But he found a really beautiful move. Knight takes on c6, at least winning a pawn from it. Yeah, so it does make sense. Takes. And here it's also a beautiful move. Trying to go maybe queen here, trying to take some pawns. But I have to take control of the d file. And taking control of the d file requires playing rook to d8. The open file is mine. He tried to go all the way there, but decided to lose this pawn. And he was like, you know what? My opponent cannot checkmate me with a queen, so he decided to take the queen. But what does this move do? It reconnects my pawns in a way that they will be 3 against 3, okay? And I can put the rooks there and add pressure on his pawns, well, also with the knight. So he did not really calculate it that much. He was like, with no queen, he cannot checkmate me. But he was completely wrong. With this move, I don't think it's really an active move, but I just hated the fact that he can go rook to e7 or rook to e6. And he attacked me. I decided to take everything, and I wanted to stop him from going here. He tried to attack the pawn. I didn't like going g6 because he has rook to e6, and the knight and the pawn are attacked. When I move the knight somewhere, I'll just lose this pawn with a check, and it will be 2 against 1 with the rook. It will be a little bit harder to win the game. So I decided to go rook to d5, not allowing him to take. But the most accurate move is to go rook to e7. Rook to e7, 2 pawns are attacked. I have to go rook to d7, and maybe he can make a draw out of it, just not to lose a pawn. But I decided to go here, allowing me to go king d7. The most, unacceptable way in the endgame is to allow your opponent to activate the king. Now his king is really not active, like there, and my king is getting closer to the game. And actually, the piece that helped me win the game is actually the king. Here, my idea to go, if he push, I can just take with the pawn. I'm gonna have 2 passed pawns, so they are together. This is what you want in the endgame. You don't want 2 pawns like this. You want them to be close to each other, like these two. So I decided to, if he push, I can just take. And if he takes, I'm gonna take, and this pawn will be weak, and I'm forcing him to defend either way, and the knight will attack him, and I can advance with this pawn as well. This is my endgame, and I attack the rook. Here, it's not really much of an active move, and after that, it's just really bad. He's just trying to hold on. This is a very beautiful move. I was aiming to go rook to b2, and pawn is not defended. Is going to lose it. Unless he played a really passive move like rook to g1, but he had defended everything. Here he attacked me. I just decided to take the pawn. Takes with the king. And also, I didn't want to take with the pawn because that would be this pawn is stuck, and my only hope is to push this one. But when king takes, these two can do something, at least, and this pawn is going to be weak as well. So maybe I actually did not even think about king takes at f3. King takes f3, it's a really beautiful move. We are forcing a check. He has to move somewhere, and I can go here, and then I can move the knight somewhere else. Wow. I did not even spot king takes f3 just because I had a minute on the clock and I was so afraid of this check. So I stopped the check by playing c5, also pushing the pawn, trying to make a queen. He tried to make some counterplay, but I decided to push, takes, trying to go for a check and start forcing my king back and going for a perpetual check. But I decided to give the check, block the rook's vision of the king, moving away and attacking the rook. Okay, here it's not really something that you can do. If you take here, I can just take, and I can make a queen, and you cannot really stop me. But very, very beautiful move from my opponent, rook to g8. If I make a queen, there is here a check. I can block with the knight, it's okay. But if I move my king somewhere, he can just take my queen. And it will be, it will be still better for black, but I decided just to attack him. He makes a queen, and no more checks. He takes here. Now, we don't take. We can just win it for free by playing queen here, queen to g2 check. And now, if I take with the queen, I don't know why I thought it's stalemate. The king cannot really move anywhere, but only this square, on d4. This is the only square. But I was so afraid of it. I just took with the rook, stopping him from going this, and I wanted to give this check, and now that will be mate, and we will save the game, and he decided to resign. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.